this was never actually made it into, it was a scene that ended up getting cut, but we filmed, you hear Cass talking about it actually at one point, but when I was naked and covered in bees, that was actually quite painful, and the bees were agitated, so that was difficult.
There was another time that film nearly stopped because we were laughing so much, not at what Misha was wearing, but what was written on his chest. What did it say?
What was it?
What did it say, Misha?
So, should I tell this story? Okay. So, we had this, we had special effects makeup. You had to come in early when they did special effects makeup. That's like when you get stabbed and you have like a big injury or something. And I had to come in early for special effects makeup one day because I think it was maybe Lucifer. I think it was you that had burned into my chest. Or maybe it was Michael, I don't know. What? It doesn't matter. So, some bad guy had burned this into my chest, and in the script I had read it, and I didn't really think about it, and then I came in, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and they put it on my chest, and I looked in the mirror when they were done, and I was like, oh shit. Because it just says in block letters, I am coming. And somehow it didn't occur to me until I actually saw it on, like, oh, this is such a terrible idea.
They couldn't tell from your breath rate?
So then we had, so I have to like rip my shirt open to reveal I am coming. And Ruth was in the scene, and we did all of these like outtakes where I'm like ripping open my shirt and going like orgasm expressions, right? And we think it's hilarious, and the camera crew is like, ha 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 ha. And I was like, why aren't they getting in on it? Why isn't everybody laughing? It turns out once a year, the president of Warner Brothers comes to visit set. And he was at the monitors watching me essentially masturbate on set. It was the worst possible timing.
That is hilarious. I've never heard that one. So quite a glare for that.
Yeah, quite a glare.
We're all so mature about the entire thing. I bet you were, yeah. Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
It's a very important lesson, isn't it?
Next up we've got.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
I have to put this up.
Yep. We can wait.
No, it's fine. My name is Anna.
Hi, Anna.
So I already asked this last weekend, but you can answer it again. What was your best and worst scene to shoot?
Best and worst scene to shoot?
What about your dancing scene? Was that good?
It was the worst thing I've ever done. The dancing was so hard. A producer casually did a drive-by when I was at Burbank Con. And he was like, hey, can you dance? I'm like, yeah, kinda. And so I get to shoot the episode after I'd gone to production to check in. They gave me a 3-minute choreographed tap dancing routine that I was supposed to learn in an hour. And this is what I said, I was like, I can't do this. I grew up gay in the South. If I could do this, I would not be alive anymore. I would have been murdered. Tap dancing? Come on. But we did it. Jensen and I had it. We went to that 1 hour. He got there 15 minutes before I did, and he knew it. He knew the whole damn thing. It's disgusting what he can do. But we did it, and it came off well, but it was super hard. My best scene was probably... I loved the episode where the monster where you could see when you were drunk. Like the shoji or whatever it was. All that stuff was fun because when you pretend like you're drunk, you kind of feel drunk. Jared actually and I, that day, one of the days we were filming, we went to Cactus Club, and he told me I should take a couple of, he's like, take a couple of tequila shots. We did, and we went back to work, and he was done for the day. He left me at work. Drunk by myself on my second episode.
I think my best scene was kissing Kim Rhodes.
I know what the worst one is.
I think my worst scene involves something similar.
but with somebody else. Someone who shall not be named. Well, I answered last week the best thing, the best scene that I shot was when I got to sing Fare Thee Well on the show. That was a cool moment because we did it in one take and it was live on set, so it was really like a little performance and it was just a special moment and everything worked. It was like everything worked. I didn't mess up. Nobody else messed up. I was the only one in the scene, but I didn't mess up, and so it's good. And then I think last week I said there really were no, but that was a lie. There one moment I could think of that wasn't the best was when the boys drove away and left me in the dust at the end of the show, just because I didn't feel good.
You deserve it.
I wanted to be in the car with the good guys. I did a real bad thing.
When asked, you deserve it.
You sure?
I would say that in some ways the best scene for me was my last scene. It was just very emotional and it felt like an incredibly important and meaningful culmination of 12 years that I wasted on the show. And I think that for the same reasons, that was probably also the worst scene. It was a very hard goodbye to everybody.
You told me about that at Purgatory.
Yeah.
The one that springs to mind, there's so many, you have so many good moments in a show like this and so many tricky moments, especially with Aisla. In The Rupture, I have this pink dress on, I'm kind of standing at the edge of a cliff in Canada and I've just got to gracefully fall forwards, in this, beatific way to give myself over to save everyone. And it is a really lovely feeling to be in that position and there's a wind machine and